One of the problems that I have managing data is sometimes I need to back up a file to the cloud that exists on a remote server. And the typical process would be I would manually download that file and then re-upload it into AWS 3, log into AWS 3 and upload it there. But it doesn't really give you a comparison to see what's already there, whether it's already been backed up or whether it hasn't. And so it's always been somewhat of a hassle to do this process. In this video, what I'd like to share with you guys is how to back up data from your remote server via SSH and back it up to AWS S3. Now, you can also back it up to Cloudflare R2 if that's where you want it, because R2 is AWS S3 compatible. It works just the same way or in a very similar way. I'm going to be using DiffDesk to back up the data. And the way you go about it is you authenticate to your remote server. In my case, it's an Ubuntu server running SSH. I authenticate through SSH. I choose my source directory. Once I've chosen the source directory, then I can authenticate to AWS S3. And the authentication happens automatically because typically you have your credentials file on your local laptop, and those get picked up automatically with the AWS SDK. Your only responsibility is to choose the profile, which is whatever you've been put into your credentials file. Choose your region, then your bucket, and then your common prefix. We'll call it folder, but the technical term is a common prefix. In this case, it's going to be the root folder, so there is no common prefix because I plan to move files into that main directory. And the simple process is choosing those files and copying them over to AWS S3. You could also copy the folder. You could also do some deletions if that needs to happen. And it shows you what's already been copied and what hasn't. This process is a much easier process, or it's a much more intuitive way to manage your backups than the manual process that would take a much longer time, because this facilitates the comparison of the folders. So anyways, this is just a quick video. If this is something that you guys do as well, and you have files in your NAS server or remote servers and you need them backed up to the cloud, because the cloud is, one thing is having NAS servers, but very important data really should be in the actual cloud where you have billion-dollar infrastructure that protects against anything. If this is part of your workflow, if this is similar, if this helps, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.